Sam, I think you have some stuff on your screen.
What? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I think I got it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Some Stuff on Your Screen. I am Jade.
And I'm Sam.
And today we are talking obscure crafts and where to find them.
Yeah, I don't know if mine count as crafts, but we'll go.
We'll see how it goes.
Pretty much
how are you doing, Sam?
I'm okay. I attempted to go on a little bit of an adventure to get some of these craft things, maybe even try them, and I failed. I failed pretty miserably. It involves this didn't get to be used. I am very out of focus. Let me just fix that for you guys.
Why did you have a hammer?
Well, it's a mallet, and you're gonna find out when we go about one of my things. But yeah, I tried to find some things that I could use this on, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's just say that nothing is embossed anymore, and everything is a sticker.
So, to clarify, you walked around Toronto with a big hammer?
It was in my backpack. It wasn't that sketchy. This is not going to be a thumbnail.
I like to picture you, like, with the hammer kind of strapped behind your back while you're bicycling through Toronto. Yeah,
exactly. And the weirder part, it gets a little bit weirder because I also had little cutout pieces of Red Bull cans, so it looked even sketchier.
Why do you have little pieces?
Well, I guess I probably should start then.
Oh, is this to do with your craft?
This is for my craft, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
What'd you do
so
this
we'll
week,
talk about
Jade?
it later.
Does it involve mallets and tin cans?
This week I played a lot of Yarn Chicken and lost multiple times.
Dare I ask what Yarn Chicken do be?
So I bought a certain amount of yarn for the crochet project I'm working on for my niece.
Okay.
And her birthday is now less than 2 weeks away, and I was very worried I wasn't going to make it. But I was running out of yarn.
Oh, I'm
while
starting
I
to
was
see the
working on
chicken
it.
comment.
Yes. So it's like you keep going and then just hoping that the little ball is going to
You're like, we
be
can
able
do
to
it.
do everything.
We can do it.
So I ended up having to shorten the sleeves because I ran out of yarn twice. And then
So is it a vest now?
It's a vest now. It's kind of like more of like a t-shirt cardigan deal.
Okay.
And
She be short, yo.
oh, I'm now working on the trim, and the ball of yarn is like this big, and I have the majority of the trim left to do, and I'm like,
Is there like
I
a
make
bet
it?
going for if you're gonna make it? Because I'm sorry, we're friends, but my money is against you. I don't think you're gonna make it, buddy.
Rude.
You can try, but I'm gonna get like $20 out of this.
I am going to try, so I'm not giving you $20 if I lose, though.
Oh, you won't be giving me $20. It's the other people who are rooting for you will be giving me $20.
Oh, I see.
It's a bet. That's how the bet works.
Okay, well, taking bets down in the comments, apparently.
Yeah. If you think she can make it, thumbs up emojis. If you think she can't, poop emojis. Or $20 emojis.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
So the reason why I was carrying around this freaking thing, the hammer, is because I kept seeing on like TikTok this dude that would be walking around, like, I think it's New York. There's another guy in Ottawa who does it, but there's manholes that have like raised bits on them, and you can either like paint them and do like an imprint for a t-shirt, or you can get a tin can and you tape it down. I was just gonna use painter's tape, and then you take a mallet and you beat the shit out of it, and then you get like a little stamp out of it. So I coined this urban Tim stamping and failed miserably because nothing is raised anymore. I wanted to get like a TTC logo. It's all stickers. I look like a crackhead at the beginning. Like, I go to work. I leave really early in the morning. I leave so early because I like to sit at Starbucks and do artsy things by myself for like 2 hours. So I bring this stuff with me, and I'm like walking around feeling everything for anything raised. Nothing raised. Ugh. And I also had a tiny little hammer with me at that point. I'm like, I'm going to need a bigger boat. Didn't matter. Didn't find nothing. But I did find a lot of really cool artwork for it online. There's a lot of them in Japan. And they have, and I'm like really pissed about like Toronto as a whole, because in the States, for whatever reason, this is the one thing they have going for them. Apparently their manholes take priority, and each one for a different like city in the state has a different like design on it. Ours say 1960, whatever the fuck this was put in. Nothing. But it is really cool, and it's all like it's like embossing almost. It's very cool.
So you're telling me that our manhole covers are
boring?
flat?
Are what?
They're like flat?
Well, they're raised. They have like a pattern on them, but it's just like little divots in it. It's not like an artistic pattern. Like I'm looking at this one for the city of Brisbane, and it has like a cool little logo on it that goes around. Ours are just boring manholes.
My favorite part of this actually is imagining you actually finding one and getting down on the street.
I would have done it. I would have done it in a heartbeat.
With your hammer. Everyone would have thought you were insane.
I'm still gonna do it. I want to do it so bad. Because apparently there's a few near like High Park that have some. That I might go and check that out. Or even by Pape Station. Or not Pape Station. It's one of the stations in like Greektown. They have all these like mosaics on the wall, and they're all super raised, so I could get a pattern of it even.
That would actually be really cool. And
yeah.
You should definitely get one and show us next week for your craft.
Yeah, and not smoke crack out of it, 'cause that's what it looks like. Yeah.
You get pulled over by a police officer
on my bicycle.
Why do you have a bunch of tin can exoskeletons?
And you're like, sir, it's for urban tin stamping. He's like, what is that? I don't know. I made it up. Do I get a ticket?
It's for my YouTube video.
It's for a YouTube video. I swear, Ossifer.
Oh my goodness. So the first one I did is something called Pisanki. It's an ancient Slavic decorated Easter egg, originating from pre-Christian traditions.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah, thousands of year old tradition. They do. It's Slavic, but I think mainly they do it in Poland now, to my understanding.
Oh, these are really pretty.
Yeah. So it originally started as like a spring solstice tradition.
Okay.
But as like Christianity came more into the scene, it turned into an Easter egg
they went into Jesus eggs. That's cool.
Yes.
Jesus eggs. Wow, these are so intricate.
Yeah, so actually what they do, Sam, is they use a little stylus. I have it written here. A kiska is what they call it. It reminds me almost a bit of like a calligraphy pen, but like if a calligraphy pen had a like tank for ink on top of it.
Okay.
But they use beeswax. And they draw out the lines in beeswax and then dip the egg in dye.
So it's like a reverse art kind of thing. So then it doesn't stick to... That's really cool.
So like when you have the white egg and you draw with the beeswax and then put it in like, I don't know, yellow dye, everything you've drawn so far will stay white.
Cool.
And then you can do that multiple times, so you end up with really intricate layered designs.
Oh, that's so cool.
The wax resist technique is actually called batik. They have a lot of like symbols you can put on it.
Jesus symbols,
and
yep.
Not necessarily. They have different meanings. So this is pre-Christian origins, right?
Oh, okay.
So there are some Christian things, like if you put a cross on it.
It's a Jesus
that's what
egg.
it means. But they also have like wheat, which is wishes for good health. Poppies symbolize joy and beauty. Birds for fulfillment of wishes. Deer for wealth and prosperity. And a spider web. I thought this one was really cool. A spider web for patience and skill. They exchange the eggs. So if I gave you an egg that has like a spider web on it, I'd be like, here, I hope you become more patient and skilled.
Chill out, bro. Here's a spider web egg. And I'd be like, here's wheat.
Which would mean wishes for good health, which checks out. There are some creators doing this. They're making just beautiful eggs on Instagram and TikTok. Absolutely go find them, follow them.
Do you have anyone you want to name drop?
I don't know her at. I'll include it in the description.
Cool. The next one I did is, it's kind of, I consider it art. It's kind of like the last one too. I don't know if you've ever heard of what a spore print is, Jade?
A spore print?
Yeah, so think of like The Last of Us, and you're trying to start the end of the world, and you want to cultivate your own little mushy friends. You need a spore print. So how a spore print works is you can take any mushroom. It's actually a way to identify mushrooms, and you would take the little stem off of it, snap the stem or cut it, put it face down so it gills down onto a piece of paper, and you put a little droplet of water on top of it, a bowl over it for 12 hours, and what's going to happen over the next 12 hours is that mushroom's going to drop all of its spores. So they use it as identification to figure out what kind of mushroom it is, because mushrooms, if there's a lot of them that look pretty similar, but each spore print, it's kind of like a thumbprint or a fingerprint. It's going to be a bit different. So they've been using it. This one I did research for this one, friends.
Can you pause for a second?
Yep.
So the way the spores come out is how they identify it?
Yeah, so it makes a pattern.
And each mushroom makes
like each kind of mushroom has like its own kind of pattern that's going to be similar. They're all different. It's kind of like a snowflake or a fingerprint. It is really cool. And this is another thing that I failed at going on an adventure for, because I was going to go into the woods and grab a couple mushrooms, but we're at a time of the year where it's all muddy and disgusting, and I didn't even venture to the woods because I said, no, thank you, that's gross. Your face, amazing.
So cool.
It is very cool. I know you, like, basically, you know when you look at a mushroom gills up, how you can see all the lines in it? It's basically, it's going to drop that pattern down. So you're going to have that pattern on a piece of paper, and the way that people do art out of it is you can use different colors of paper. A lot of people just go for the white vibe, and you do multiple different spore prints on it in a layered effect, and it just looks so cool. It's just mushy art. I love mushy art. But I did research for this one, Jade. So they've been doing this since like the 19th century, and this is just to identify spores and cultivate more. So let's say, or mushrooms, not spores. So the earliest classification was the 18th to the 19th century. So for over 200 years, mushrooms have been grouped into families. And this is kind of how they've been doing it, is what their spore print looks like. And people have been also doing it as art, because lots of foragers like to keep that kind of thing. And if you keep a spore print without like coating it, so let's say I wanted to keep it as art, put it on this beautiful wall here, I would have to coat it so that it would protect it, because if you touch it, it's just going to rub off. But if you keep a spore print in a dry place on just a folded piece of paper, a lot of people use aluminum, all you need is an agar plate, and you can grow those mushrooms for years. It's so cool. It's giving The Last of Us, but make it artsy.
It's definitely art. It comes from like a scientific place.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
And then someone was like, wow, that's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, because it even has like an art thing on it. It's like purpose and technique, identification, cultivation, and art. Recently, the natural patterns left by spores have been embraced as a form of nature art by artists like Wendy Bale and Madge Evers. Or Madge, M-A-D-G-E. But oh, they're so cool. And you can also like overlay them. Oh, it's so pretty.
That's exciting. I didn't know about that, and now I'm gonna probably also spend money on trying to do that.
You don't have to spend. You can just go out into the woods, find a mushy.
But I'll need the right paper.
It's white paper.
Listen, Sam.
Aluminum foil.
There are
reasons to
hobbies,
spend money.
Okay? Yeah, there are two hobbies. There's doing crafts, and there's spending money on crafts.
I do both.
I do both. But they are both their own thing. So now, Sam and I are going to talk about our art from the week. We're both going to show something.
So this week, I really leaned into the cottagecore vibes of things and doing the spore prints. I was like, I wanted to do a spore print for this week, but clearly mud has prohibited me from venturing into the woods because ew. But I did a little embroidery guy.
It's so cute.
Yeah, so I'll show the camera, and then I don't know how to make it focus. Focus on it. And I wrote little words on it. I'll show you, Jade. It's
Sam,
just
did you
a fun
embroider
guy.
that?
Yeah, I embroidered it. And I did it with no pattern. I used my brain.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I put it on I mounted it on like this little piece of, I don't know what to call this. It's like foam. But now it's on the floor. It's gone forever.
A lot of times people use felt to backplay stuff.
Yeah, I wanted it to not be to have porous bits on it because I want it to be able to move, and I might put it onto a bag because I'm really good at going to Value Village and finding bags I don't need, like this little BB, and I might stick it on the front here. Okay, what do? Bring
What
it.
do?
What do?
Okay, so I did embroidery too, but you whip through these embroidery projects. I don't know how.
I am a speed demon.
Yeah, like
Lack of patience. You should give me another one of those spiderweb eggs.
I mean, I was working on other things too, I guess, but I can't actually see. Oh yeah, I can't
it's
see
so
a little
cute.
bit. Yeah, it's a little like
little-
tulip border I did. I'm going to do Edna, that's the name of my cat, in the middle, and her face is in a flower. All right, guys, tune in next week. Sam and I will be playing a game of Plot or Not. Essentially, we're going to present each other with an obscure or like crazy plot, and the other one is gonna have to guess whether it's something that's actually in a movie or a book or not. We will see you next week. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and tag us in any of your crafts you're doing.
Definitely send us things. Send us funny pictures.
Yeah, and let us know down in the comments what you're working on.
Or if you want to see anything specific that you want us to look into. If you want to see some stuff on your screen, put it in the comments down below. Because that's how you're going to get it. Okay,
yeah,
bye.
and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.